Welcome to episode 72 of March of the Confederates. By way of a quick recap, the group is in Silvery Moon. They were headed back to their manor when they were ambushed by a group of undead. The encounter took quite a bit because kind of went into two phases. The party had won the initial encounter and decided to pursue, and there was a small follow-on encounter that happened. They seem to have perhaps slain one of the things that they were chasing, as the mist is. They find themselves surrounded by curious onlookers and a few knights in silvers, and that's where we leave off. Any additional reminders of where we left off?
Can you remind me, because I haven't moved because we're just starting. Do we still have undead on the field? The combat tracker is gone, so the others left. Is that correct?
Yeah, you don't have contact with anything at this.
All right.
I had a quick question. Is Anna fully healed, or is her neck still damaged, at least to some degree?
Relevant
She
question.
took that big bite from a vampire, remember?
Yeah, I don't think it was her neck, though, was it? I don't recall.
I thought it was.
It wasn't her neck. Yeah, she still needs to get. Well, she's not bad off, but she could use some healing. But
Okay.
I mean, it's good to gesture too when we're explaining to the guards.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is being able to say, "Look, see, it bit her.
The lady is bleeding. How can you be so crass asking questions about legality?"
So, okay. Are you taking any follow-up steps then, Brad? And
I will once we're moving. Yeah.
Well,
I have damage too, so I mean,
the game is unpaused, but you're not in combat, so you can take follow-up actions if you wish. But you do have.
Well then, yeah.
So you do have NPCs close by, and some interaction with them is going to be imminent. I tell you.
Yes.
Well, and I think the injuries will be helpful to show to them that we weren't the aggressors. So, I'm sorry, I'm not healing anybody right now.
So you're holding off.
I don't have. Yeah.
Until we talk to the.
Yeah.
What is it? Silver guards, or is that what they're called? What are they called?
Knights in silver.
Knights in silver.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, I was definitely planning on glad handing the guards.
Maybe somebody who's not a wanted criminal.
I'm not a wanted criminal.
Talk to them.
There's no warrant out for me.
I think he was referring to LaFay, I believe.
There's no legal warrant out for me right now.
In this country. In this country, there's no legal warrant.
Yeah, in this country, yes.
Yeah. And somebody with a higher set of charisma might be nicer too.
Hey man, that hurts. Yeah, that's below the belt.
I think
facts, dude. All in the numbers. Numbers don't
myself and Anna all should have really good charisma. So
yeah.
Well, then I will say
I agree. I shouldn't be talking. I can just be there.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Anna kind of a head nudge over, and I will help her with a social interaction if she chooses to do one, by like supporting her, backing her up, hype man, if you will.
Yeah, and LaFay could just stay to the back and nod.
Keep his mouth shut. Yeah. Not look anyone in the eye intimidatingly.
Right.
Before the interaction, though, I do talk to Ray and Anna, and I suggest they demand a reward for our valiant defense of the city.
You know, I'm not opposed to that, whether it's monetary or simply
Goodwill.
recognition.
No,
I would accept recognition.
I'm actually dead serious. Yes, I think we should.
Yeah. You know, killing a powerful undead in a city is not a small benefit to the city. I think
They
that's
might know about vampires lurking about too, so we might get more information.
Personally,
it's supposed to be impossible for them to be.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is the fact that there's undead in here at all is shocking.
What?
The Mistles block undead.
The Mythals block undead?
They block undead. Yeah.
Are we certain about that? Got me doing.
So anyway, that's our wink and nod. It's like if you've seen Johnny Dangerously when they're all nodding at each other.
Doing research on them.
The what?
The
Did
Mythals.
you say nipples?
Yeah, the same thing that prevents fire also is supposed to ward off certain types of creatures.
Well, I know
including undead.
I know that they prevent creatures from the lower planes.
It's called the mythal.
Yeah, Mythals. Mythals.
Wasn't the Nipples of Silvery Moon kind of a soft porn movie in the 80s?
I think it was.
I think Sylvester Stallone was in it. I don't know.
Before he was famous.
Yeah, before he was famous. Of course. Yeah.
Now, I will say that the undead thing, if this incarnation of Forgotten Realms doesn't have that, that's fine. But
yeah, we could be in an alternate reality, of course.
Right. It's the D&D EU.
So you can't do certain kinds of magic within Silvery. What are you citing for?
I'll have to pull up the link.
You can't teleport in and out of the city. You can't scry within the city. You can't do charm or compulsion spells. You can't generate fire.
We really need to get out of the city.
Yeah, but it's where all our shit's at.
Yeah, but we can't do shit here.
Well, I would say that those protections go both ways.
For a guy who likes fire, though, it's definitely problematic.
Well, I can understand that.
Can we not Misty Step within the city?
Not of a rare prohibition of. So I believe the limitations on teleportation is into or out of the city.
Okay.
So I'm still looking for the one that specifically calls out undead, but the official wiki for the Mythals says that, for example, it excludes evil dragons from coming into the city. I'm looking for the one that specifically said undead.
That would be news to me because I have been involved in a lot of encounters and all done. That's correct. A lot of DMs.
Is it supernatural evil, Mike, or is it undead?
Well, I remember seeing it specifically saying undead, and now I'm looking for the link. But
I think I'm gonna have to restart my browser because I keep locking.
Oh man.
Fortunate. You have to give me.
Anna, how many hit points are you down?
How many hit points? Let's see here. I have 35 out of 54.
Because I can do a cure wounds at 2nd level.
Well, I was hoping that, that we would go back to, after this was done, and go back to the mansion and just go ahead and, take a rest or something.
Yeah, and we were kind of saying we wanted to leave that damage alone, at least until we interact with the Knights of Silver or whatever.
Okay.
Because Connery, I think, is more beat up even than that. So
yeah,
we can address that, once we get done.
Or were we going back to the manor and long resting, or?
Well, we got to talk to the Popo first. So
okay.
All right, my apologies.
So I'm also seeing that invisibility is prevented.
Yes.
Didn't they go invisible? I guess that means that my familiar also can't be invisible.
You're not sure what happened. You lost track of them one way or another.
Probably teleported out.
All right, I'm getting back in. Sorry for the delay.
I don't think they went invisible. I think they just shape changed.
Could be.
So I mean, I don't.
They went into like a mist.
Yeah.
Well, when you quote unquote killed them, they turned to a mist. The one that you caught was not moving very quickly. You were able to catch up to it.
Can we see the other ones?
No, you lost track of them. The thing about mist is they can go into sewer grates or under doorways, or they can go a number of places. All right. Seem to resetting the browsers. So where's that from, Mike?
I posted the text. I'm getting the official link right now. So it's blocking evil creatures, which typically is undead. This is referenced in campaign guides and the official book for the Silver Marches source book.
Yeah, the campaign setting by Greenwood had
I mean, this is moot if you want to say that there was an exception. I'm just bringing it up as, hey, things that we, after living here for a year, would know is it's supposed to prevent this kind of thing.
They're neutral vampires.
Yeah, right. Which that's, I guess, possible.
Well, I think well, I don't know that. I don't think you could have a lawful good vampire. Let's put it that way, since it has to.
so
Lawful something maybe, but that's about it.
So pages 58 through 60 of the Lost Empires of Faerun describe the mythos of Silvery. Protection from fire, protection from evil, resist charm, forbidden teleportation, attempt to detect hostile magic, various environmental. Ed Greenwood's source book.
So yeah, typically protection from evil is effective against evil undead, which are most undead. Entirely up to you if you're doing something different, then you just got to say so, and we'll stop pursuing this.
Undead of certain types can enter Silvery Moon, can act within its walls, cannot freely cast necromancy spells, cannot teleport or magically flee, and their charm powers are ineffective within the city walls.
Well, first thing I'm going to request is the CCT footage from all around the area. oh, sorry, wrong game.
The Knights in Silver have vest cams, right?
Right.
So, to be clear, you can't summon undead. You can't cast certain necromantic spells that should result in the creation of undead. But if undead can freely act on their own and enter the city like a vampire can, it can get into the.
Now, I don't want to go into it this second, but I will say that this brings up a little noodle idea in my head of how did a slod get in here? That suggests that protection from evil doesn't work in the sewers, or it's broken in some way, and it's letting in evil that it should not.
So it prevents.
We don't have to go into it. I'm just telling you that this is a thought that I've got. Like, I don't want to take up like the first hour of litigating what can and can't be here.
That's great.
So in order for a vampire to come into the city, he would have to come in through the gates just like anyone else.
Hmm. Are
Would
the
he have
gates
to be
open?
invited in?
I'm sorry?
Would he have to be invited in?
Well, the city, it's not a home. Individual homes.
Right. I was just going to ask: are the gates open at night?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They're guarded. So
Yeah.
a
I
vampire.
just didn't think they would let travelers come in and out at night.
Oh.
But you know, a lot of this is minutia because they could be smuggled in their coffins.
Sure.
You know, let's not get
That's
too.
what I was saying. I don't want to take up the full an hour theorizing about this. It's just things that Ray has put on his conspiracy board. He's starting to pull yarn,
Well,
looping
that was
things
my
in.
thought to begin with. Anyway, was that this is a perfect assassin type. To take on undesirables. You bring them in a coffin, and nobody knows they're there.
Right.
You know,
As Kyrie's
state.
talking about assassinating and getting rid of people and getting rid of undesirables, I'm looking at LaFay like, what did you do?
It's a
it's
deep
like,
statement.
to what lengths will these people go to
Right.
get rid of? I begin to think that LaFay maybe has the Epstein files, and
That would explain a lot, honestly.
yeah, and the Clintons are actually in charge of where was that from? Calamsham or something?
Yeah, you should see the stuff I've got on Connery.
Right, exactly.
If the gloves don't fit, you must acquit.
That's right. That's right.
Could be the Trumps too.
It could be.
In charge.
Could be all three. You never know.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all part of the what's that? The Rothschilds and the
Uniparty.
So
I think you guys normally call them the Zionists, but that's just me.
Well, in this case,
the Bilderbergs, the Rothschilds, who else? I can't remember who else.
we can confirm that there are lizard people involved.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, Hollow Earth lizard people?
So
do the Slotties count as lizard people?
I've tried to stall so that you don't have to worry about running out of content, but I think it's ended its life. So I'm going to let you pick up there.
So I do want to clarify. So it would prevent creatures from lower planes, devils, demons, things like that.
Slots.
But it would not prevent dragons or drow. Your source here mentions drow.
Evil drow.
Well, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, because our butler's a drow, isn't he?
He is, yes.
That's what I was thinking.
There is evil in Silvery Moon. There are evil people. There are evil forces. So this needs some nuance and some clarification.
It needs a true politician to explain it to us.
So,
you see, the vampires were actually okay.
So this is from.
Well, they might have had a get into Silvery Moon free card.
Right. Well, no, they just had H-1B visas, filling the jobs that Silvery Moon inhabitants weren't able to do.
Yeah, we're not willing to do. Yeah,
we're not willing to do. Yeah.
So here is Ed Greenwood, who created the Forgotten Realms.
Yes, he did.
He wrote this in a forum post called the Candlekeep Forum. Mythals do not destroy creatures simply for being what they are, referring to evil creatures here. They forbid certain magical actions. So if a vampire chooses to come into Silvery Moon, he's going to be limited into what he can do. Specifically, his charm powers are.
That's it? Just his charm power?
Well, he can't teleport or use any of the other magic that anyone else can't use.
He won't be able to light a fire.
He can't.
Yeah.
He can't summon fire. He's restricted the same as you are. which some of
Mhm.
his powers are directly impacted. But he can get into the city and he can do certain things.
Oh.
All right. That was a nice diversion. So let's go back to the.
Well, you said you were worried about having enough content. So I'm just helping you out.
Thanks for padding the runtime, Mac. Mike, I appreciate it. So going back to the point at hand, you have decided not to instantly recover from the battle and lick your wounds. You're instead going to interact with the authorities with the wounds present, use as validation for your assertion that you acted in self-defense.
Correct.
Who is going to speak for the party, and what level of cooperation are they going to do with respect to being candid and forthright with authorities?
Well, Anna's okay to speak with the authorities, but she was going to try to speak with them anyway before all that chaos happened.
Anna's a lifelong resident of Silvery Moon, well known and respected in the city. She will probably have a hard time. She probably even knows a few.
Yeah.
Probably dated, swiped left on a few of them.
That would be right, Matt. You got to swipe right to date them.
I've never. You can tell I don't use any of that.
Right.
If she swiped left on some of those nights, that might cause a little friction there.
Yeah. We gotta flip a coin, see if it was well,
there's that stuck-up dancer that wouldn't go to dinner with me.
Right. Exactly. Or the one who went to dinner with everybody just for the free meal.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah, I will be like
she's a bad bunny.
Anna. Right. I will be supporting Anna if she has to do any roles. I will be providing the help action.
Okay. So, Aaron, is Anna going to be totally candid, hold any details back, be forthright to all the questions, whatever? Is anything you're going to be evasive or
well, I mean, I guess
depends on the question. I mean, if they're asking like, "Oh, you free a Friday evening?"
So these questions are going to be,
I'm washing my hair.
Along the investigative lines of, what were you doing here? How did it happen? What did you see? They're gonna try to ascertain what went on here and what role you played in it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's the angle that she's going to go with is that we were just kind of casually walking back home, minding our own business when we got attacked.
Okay.
That we are looking for a friend who appears to be possibly missing, and while we were walking home, that this happened.
All right.
So that's the goal that she's gonna go with.
Are you being forthright with what happened to the bulletin board?
Yeah, it was in defense of. It was in defense. Used it in defense. Gee.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
So you're just going to be right out there. Sorry about the bulletin board. I smashed your bulletin board.
Well, no. I mean, if I got to pay,
You can make it walk back and settle back down again.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's a little worse for wear, but it's not. It's fine. It's fine. That'll stand right out.
It now has character.
Yeah. This is the only billboard that has beaten the shit out of a vampire. We're gonna put a plaque on it.
So,
Kidding me? This is a tourist attraction.
It's a street bulletin board with street cred. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Absolutely.
All right.
It doesn't look that bad.
She's over there like wiping it off with her sleeve.
I like gesture, and the billboard just kind of sheepishly starts walking back.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have prestidigitation?
Don't
Settles
forget to
back.
ask them how their moms are doing, you know.
Right.
Okay.
How's your mom?
So
Yeah.
Aaron, I want you to roll persuade at advantage.
Okay.
We'll see if this goes the way you think it's going to go.
I hope so. Advantage.
23. Okay.
It is the one that she went on a date with and has a crush on her.
All right. So I do have a cutscene for this. I'll remind you that we do occasionally get feedback on some of your mics. So if you wouldn't mind muting while I play the narrative, I will share the screen with you shortly. So here is card. The narration.
The last seconds of battle fade into the cold night air, leaving only the soft hiss of disturbed dust settling onto the cobblestones. One of the cloaked attackers lies in a loose pile of gray residue at your feet, all that remains after Pharos' relentless pursuit. The other two creatures, however, did not dissolve into drifting mist. Instead, they slipped away into the darkness with unnatural grace, stepping backward into the alley shadows as if the blackness itself opened to swallow them. Their movements were swift, not panicked, but purposeful. By the time Conry rounded the corner, they were gone. Not a footprint, not a splash of blood, nothing but empty alleyway, and the faint impression that eyes still watched from places unseen. Before you can regroup, the clamor of armored boots echoes down the street. The knights in silver arrive in force, spreading out in formation, shields raised, blades shimmering in the lamplight. Civilians peek from shuttered windows as the knights demand the group stand down and identify themselves. Within moments, the scene becomes a swirl of inspection, questions, and wary looks. The most obvious piece of evidence draws immediate attention. The shredded, nearly unrecognizable city bulletin board, lying on its face, split down the middle, its notices scattered like torn confetti. One knight crouches beside it, frowning. What in the lady's name happened to this? Was it struck by a siege engine? Anna begins to explain how she animated it as a makeshift shield. The knight listens, nods once, then exchanges a skeptical look with another guard as if silently concluding, adventurers. The tension tightens when spell-guard Aranis Valen steps through the cordon, his silver-rimmed cloak brushing the stones, his crystal focus hovering at his shoulder. He surveys the chaotic scene, the toppled lantern post, the cracked stone where Conry struck an attacker, the eerie ash smear on the street, and finally, the wrecked bulletin board. He lifts one elegant brow. Another incident, he says quietly, and once again, your group is in the eye of it. It isn't accusatory, not yet, but the undertone is unmistakable. He begins his inquiry with clinical precision, casting detect magic and inspecting the battlefield. He runs his fingers through the ash. observing how it clings to his glove like soot, residual necromancy, he murmurs. Strong, but incomplete, not a full manifestation. Curious. A knight in silver approaches him with an armful of splintered wood. Spellguard Valen, sir. The board? Aranis exhales, pinches the bridge of his nose, and with a curt gesture motions. Set it upright. With a few murmured words and a practiced wave, he casts mending again and again. The fragments knit back together with tiny sparks of soft blue light until the bulletin board stands whole once more, though the notices stapled to it remain tattered and crooked, as if refusing to be restored from their traumatic experience. Aranis turns back to the group, his expression unreadable, but not unkind. Walk me through what happened, he says, slowly. He listens to each of you in turn. His eyes narrow slightly when Pharos mentions traits unmistakably tied to the undead. When the description reaches the part about the fleeing attackers slipping into shadows without leaving a trace, his gaze sharpens with interest before he masks it behind cool professionalism. A disturbing escalation, he finally states. Creatures capable of such evasion do not prowl Silvery Moon without purpose. He pauses, folding his hands behind his back, and this marks the second time in recent months that the Knights and Spell Guard have been summoned to violent disturbances involving your company. The silence that follows is thick. You have no charges against you, Aranis clarifies, and you have cooperated fully, as is your habit. A brief nod, respectful but strained, yet I would be derelict in my duties if I did not observe that, wherever you go, conflict follows. His tone is not accusing, it is concerned and honest. He closes his notebook. Stay vigilant and consider whether something is watching you or trying to draw you out. He steps back, signaling the end of the inquiry. The knights disperse, the crowd thins, and the street slowly returns to uneasy quiet. Only the faint smell of dust and cold night air remains, along with the impression that tonight's ambush was not an end, but a beginning.
There you
Does
go.
mean we don't get a reward?
You fought a battle in the city streets and smashed city property, and you want to get paid?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we just like drove off some vampires in your city.
I think your reward might be that you're not being dragged in front of a magistrate to explain why this keeps happening to you.
You know,
take samples of the dust to try to get it analyzed by somebody.
Okay.
Well, and getting LaFay getting hauled in front of a magistrate for justice is probably nothing new for him. So he
No, he gets
wheelhouse. Hey, I had some trouble with
Once again, proven innocent. Thank you.
I think it was a technicality, though.
I'm sorry, Brad.
I had some trouble getting into Forge there when it first started. Do you have the text of that? Because I think mine cut out at the end there.
I do. Are you back in Forge now?
Yeah.
I can just flash it back up on the screen and you can read it.
Okay. All right. That'll work.
Okay, Howard's gonna flash you.
I think I can actually just by yourself. So I unclick all players. There you go. You get that?
Okay. Thanks.
Does anybody else watch Punky Noodles on YouTube? Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that one. Or if I have, I don't recognize the name.
There's some really good ones for D&D, I mean.
All right, very good. You've managed to have yet another fight in the city walls and have no ramifications from it.
I think it should be rephrased that once again we save the city's ass and don't get rewarded.
Right.
Well, has it
I
occurred to
don't
you
know
these
if I could get away
vampires
with it.
might not be here except for you being here?
Yeah, but we didn't let him through the gates. So, I mean, somebody's dropping a ball here, and it's not our job to secure the city. So, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not casting blame. I'm just saying somebody's letting down the city, and it's not the citizenry.
Well, it may be a specific citizenry.
And I'd suggest that Ray actually said that. And what is the response from the guards?
Hey, Mike, you really going to say something
I
like
was not planning on saying that
I
out
didn't
loud.
think you
I
would.
know how much role playing Howard is going to allow.
I'm pretty
If
sure
it's the
Ray would not have that level of gall.
right. I mean,
I,
if
on
we
the
were
other hand, no.
doing buddy cop like comedy, you know, that I would feel more confident in throwing that out there. But I suspect that Howard would just be like, and they clap you in irons and throw you in jail. Like I started a bar fight.
I say game on.
Which you've also been arrested for, if I'm not mistaken.
I have not been arrested for it.
It's the collective you.
I haven't been arrested of nothing in Silvery Moon.
Well, the night's young.
I do have to have a qualifier, but nothing in Silvery Moon.
There were no charges. I don't think there were any charges filed. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So they're so kind to let us go after being attacked by vampires. What's our next move?
We'll go back to the mansion, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Do a long rest and then head back out.
Yeah, I think our next stop is the I forget the name of it. It's not on the map, but it's that village to the like a half day or a day to the north,
Right.
where the elven guy is supposed to be at.
Help.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think that's where we're headed.
There was some talk too about. I kind of wanted to do some research on the vampires, especially any vampires in the Mirkwood. Isn't that where we're headed?
Not yet.
Not yet, but eventually we're going to end up there, right?
Well, if you're going to bring that up, I would suggest asking Elmore. He is apparently a vampire hunter.
Which brings me to my next point.
Well, sorry, an undead hunter, but
generalized undead.
So, right. Can we start calling you Buffy?
So, Morgan, I was going to have
Buffy
you
salad.
roll your nature at advantage because you get to roll at advantage whenever you're going up against your favorite enemy. To see what your level of knowledge is on vampires and specifically what you could ascertain from these. 16.
Are we doing a long rest, by the way?
You can do a long rest. I will give this. Here's what your nature roll gets you in terms of knowledge about fires or their task.
Oh, I didn't do the thing with since we did a long rest, I should level up.
Are you done in D&D Beyond? Getting everything set?
I don't. Let's see here.
There's a serial killer in your
got
town.
anything else.
Fortunately, for them, you
Oh,
were
I didn't do the food
driving
thing.
that maniac insane. Okay, listen. I need you.
Jason, we're
Huh?
getting a lot of audio from you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I didn't come back in and do the click on it. So I need to fix that. All I got was my hit points.
Okay. Didn't you have to pick a feat or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we don't want to do an import until you're done.
Nope. I'm gonna do that while you guys are doing your thing.
Okay.
So I just want to verify that we are going to be leaving the city walls.
It sure looks that way.
Okay, because otherwise I was thinking about changing some spells, but
He wants access to his fire matrix.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think that our best current clues are both outside of the city.
All right, two things. One, are you doing anything within the city before you leave? Matt had mentioned that perhaps some follow-up investigation on the ash that he carried. Are you going to get any gear or items?
are we anticipating more vampires or undead? Do we want to get any specific equipment?
Do holy symbols work if you're not a cleric?
Golly.
I mean, I don't expect it to turn into ash, but are they repelled or held at bay with a holy symbol?
Well, I want to
symbol
pass on this information to them.
Okay. I'll let you go through that, and then I'll follow up on Mike's question. We'll run down the hall.
So on these, of course, they are undead. They have unnatural resilience, speed. They can silently coordinate. Ordinary weapons harm them, but they heal fast and fear radiant energy and holy magic. They are resistant to many common forms of damage. What we ran into are vampire spawn, servants bound by blood to a true vampire. They can act on their own, but their minds and wills are tied to their masters. Destroying the master frees or destroys the spawn. The spawn cannot cross running water, and sunlight burns them. They heal quickly, except when exposed to radiant power or holy ground. If reduced to mist, they will reform near their master's resting place. So I think we have a master in Silvery Moon.
Well, I mean, they could have left the city walls, right, in the mist form. We wouldn't have known it.
Well, no, but that one turned to mist, and then it just rematerialized not far.
Right.
So that means that it's close to, where that was is close to where that the master was.
All right, let's go back to that area and start kicking in some doors.
Yeah.
So why
They
don't we
strike
just
in
let
packs. They ambush travelers or investigators. They're reckless because they can regenerate.
Hmm.
The master watches through them. If they attack, it's because the master already knows of us.
Right.
Does it give you more detail on the weapons that work against them?
Ordinary weapons do harm them, but they heal fast. I think, that radiant energy and holy magic probably works the best.
Right. We got that.
No,
what
like
about
silver or anything like that. No call outs for that. Just
No.
weapons work, magic weapons work better.
Yeah.
Got it.
I will hasten to add, Elmore, that you recognize that your knowledge on this particular one is not exactly complete. That there might be other elements of vampires that could be learned with further research.
Yeah. See,
Right.
I'd kind of like to do that. I'd kind of like to go to the library and see if we can't find some more about how to kill them. Right, like how to kill them, not.
Sure. Well,
I think we should get some holy waters too.
Did your information include like the classic garlic steak?
No,
it did not. Does that mean that it doesn't work, or you don't know, or it just wasn't?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Maybe we could learn through research.
Right. So I think that your instinct is correct, Xander, but I also am loath to spend too much time, because if the vampires could be assumed to be behind the abduction of Zed, who knows what's happening to him while we research.
I think if it had been the true vampire master, it would have been a lot harder to do damage than what we did on the spawn.
Right, and we need to know how to kill the master. So, I mean, I don't think we should go seeking Zed, who we must presume was captured by the master, without knowing how to deal with him. And it's unfortunate that's going to take time, but I don't know what other use there would be.
I just don't want to spend too much time researching.
I think we got to find his lair and stick a heart through it, or stick a stake through his heart.
Ferris, do you have? Is there anyone like a master that trained you, or perhaps others that follow your particular path that perhaps would be more experienced with this kind of foe?
Well, he's not from Silvery Moon.
He's not. Rangers get around, man.
We get around. It would have, if I had picked it up, aside from just being my favorite enemy, the undead in general, it would have to be, the moon elves or somebody that I've been around. But I don't know if
maybe someone could ask the Harpers. They're an insufferable bunch of do-gooders most of the time, but if anyone would have experience or knowledge specifically about fighting vampires, it's only in their best interest to provide that, considering we're members of the Harpers.
Well,
and we're likely to be helping them on this matter.
Aren't you, might there not be some underworld
I was going to do that on my turn, as it were.
Yeah.
I don't want to override Elmore's conversation. So that's why I'm participating there without throwing in my own stuff yet.
So Howard, is a vampire a creature?
Yes.
Okay.
What's
I do have spell locate creature. That might be helpful.
I want to look at that. Oh,
Got to be within 1,000 feet. But it says describe a creature that is familiar to you. So vampires are familiar to me.
where's locate? What level is it?
Level 4.
It sounds like we've got multiple things we could do here to try and gather.
Yeah.
That need not take up a lot of game time, but we'll probably take a day before we can set out and look for Zed.
So I would need to prepare this spell. So if we think we're going to be maybe looking for the head vampire in the area where we saw the other ones, then I can prepare it. If not, I probably won't do it.
Yeah, no, I think that's not a terrible idea in that area, right? At a guess, right? I'm not sure. Because remember, the mists all moved in that same direction. And then the one guy solidified, and he was getting a power up, whatever, from one of the blood bag body guys when we surprised him. And so that would be a good guess, I think. Because there was one guy there who just like disappeared. We were like looking for him and he just disappeared.
It may be relevant to what Ferris is saying for me to ask Howard, did the Knights in Silver give any indication of what they're going to do? Did they say, keep out of it, we're gonna deal with it, and we don't want you getting involved?
No, they said that they were going to go back and file a report. Probably pass along word that I ever seen it.
Good to know.
I doubt if they would tell us anyway, if they were planning on.
Well, if they wanted us to stay out of it, if they're sick of seeing us like in their reports all the time, and they said, look, I don't want you involved in this. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. If I don't want to see another incident with you attached to it.
No,
then that's different.
The tone of what the inspector's name, what was his? I'm terrible with that.
You and me both.
Uranus, half elf inspector. Mm-hmm. His tone was one of concern. This keeps happening to you guys. Perhaps you are a target, vigilant. He was he was basically, it was more of a warning. It was an instruction.
All right, Howard, if you're okay with it, I'm going to prepare that find creature spell and drop and prepare a different one.
Okay. I'll go ahead and remind you that that's something you should do before you long rest.
You sure about that?
Yeah, it's you change your spell matrix right before you take a long rest. That's fine. It's just a reminder. Go ahead and do it this time.
All right.
All right, so you guys were discussing a few avenues of action in the city before you left.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe I heard what the result of that was.
Well, under Ray's advice, I'm going to go, and if anybody wants to go with me, consult with the other Harpers to see if they know any more information.
I wouldn't mind getting some more holy water.
Okay. You could actually create holy water with a bless spell. Otherwise, so that has a.
Do I have? I don't think I. Do I have blessed? No. Does anybody have blessed?
You don't have it. I don't think anyone. Well.
And you got bless.
I was thinking of Xander, actually.
Yeah, Xander might.
It might be Xander too.
Yeah,
I'll check.
But yeah, I definitely don't.
Otherwise, we have to go to a church or something.
Yeah, churches will sell it. Maybe like adventuring supply stores. Menards.
So you could go.
Yeah, I've got bless.
Is there?
Bless you.
It has
It's a first level.
There's a material component to that costs money, correct?
Silver.
And bye.
If you're going to make holy water, I don't know that blessed spell has a material component, but if you're making holy water, I think it's some amount of silver. I forget which.
Yeah, it's a silver dust that has to be added.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything on here. I'm not saying it's not the case, but
I remember it's expensive.
Yeah, but I think it's slightly so holy water costs 25 gold to purchase.
How much?
So, assuming that you're allowing bless to do this instead of the ceremony spell, it's 25 gold worth of powdered silver.
So you really don't save anything.
That converts 1 pint of water into 1 flask of holy water.
You don't save any money. That's what holy water costs. I guess there the purpose of the spell is so it's not going to save you any money.
Okay. Well, I'll buy it. So do you want me to take it off now?
Yeah.
Okay, I took the gold off.
How many did you buy here?
Well, I was just gonna buy one. Yeah.
It might be a good idea for everyone to have one, at least.
I agree.
Well, do we just want to use party funds and buy everybody one?
I'm fine with that. I actually already have one, so you don't have to buy me one.
All right, and let's see if we go to party funds.
All right, who am I giving holy water to?
everybody but everybody but Ray.
All right, so How many was that? Is that
So that's
125
5.
gold?
No, it'd be
Yeah.
100, right? No,
Oh, 5.
how many of us? There's 5 of us, right?
6 in the party, but Ray has.
There's six in the party, but 5 are getting holy water apparently.
Okay, yeah,
5
125.
times 25, 125.
I'm gonna buy a couple of. I don't know. I don't exactly know how we're supposed to be doing this, but I'm gonna buy a couple spells worth of that silvery powder, so that if we do need to make some more in the field, I have the powder to do that with.
All right.
How much is that?
You just want to make
That,
a.
well,
It's the same.
25 a pop. Yeah.
You just want to
Like I
make
said,
a.
so we're up to 150 gold.
No, I'll get that. I'll get it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. Don't add it
All right.
to the
All right, I'm going to take 125 then off the.
And I took 50 off mine.
I'm assuming I can edit this, right? The party funds.
Should.
Yeah, it's just a note. Brad, do you just want to make a note on your character sheet that you've got two.
I thought I could add. Can I
You
add
can
that? As,
add a. You can.
Can you-
On your inventory screen on your character sheet, down on the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little plus symbol.
okay, got it.
And if you click that, you can just make a generic loot item
Okay.
and just describe it, 50 pounds of powdered silver.
Wouldn't be pounds, would it?
Or sorry, not pounds. 50 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, excuse me.
Got it.
All right. Did everyone get their holy water?
I did.
So, LaFay, I assume you went to the Maliki's Glade to procure that holy water?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. And then let's discuss research.
Well, I had three questions.
Right.
So one was do holy symbols work for non-clerics?
They don't.
Two was
they don't work in terms of repelling undead. They have no kind of property like that. I mean, a creature might not touch it on purpose, but it's not going to do anything to them. It needs the holy magic that a cleric have behind it, really, or a paladin.
about holy intervention.
Right.
Got it. The next question was did I get any info from my contacts?
You had paid. Refresh my memory. You had paid money. No.
Yeah,
it was conditioned on them being able to find something. You hadn't paid money, but it was payable.
No, I had to pay a deposit.
You paid the deposit, but you wouldn't have to pay.
I paid a deposit.
You weren't going to have to pay any
Correct.
additional money unless there was some information you had.
Correct.
But that wasn't about vampires. That was about.
Well, it was about the elf that we're also tracking. So we still want to get that information if it's possible.
All
I mean,
right.
if it turns out he was found with his throat ripped out in a back alley, that would be important.
Yeah. Or I'm just guessing you're going to have to go back and ask for details.
They were supposed to. Yeah, they were supposed to.
They were
send a runner if they found something.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but about the vampires.
Oh
That's a
yeah.
whole
I'd have to go back and ask
separate
another.
So,
Yeah.
Mike, let's have you roll an investigation for organization. No, a runner does not come by.
Fair enough. God, what was the third thing? Oh, I am going to send my sprite for the evening while we're doing the long rest to send word to her Sam about the development of vampires, Zed, the stone, all the information that we've gathered so far. Simply because he was specifically looking into why are things going to shit.
Okay, so you're going to send her.
And if she, yeah, to send her off and then let me know if there's any response for that.
Okay.
I'm assuming that she can pass word through the Fey underground.
Fey underground. So just to be clear, she's not technically Fey. Doesn't have a.
Yes, I'm aware of it. She works for me, and I work for the Fey.
Okay. So she would probably go to the Glen where you encountered here, Sam.
Okay.
You had left him wine in the past when.
I have left him many bottles of wine.
Yes. He could possibly locate Fey in the vicinity of that. I want to call that the underground. There are certainly Fey creatures in Silverwood.
Correct. Yes. Doesn't even have to be powerful ones. Brownies, sprites, sylphs,
Right.
whatever would fall under the court that her Sam is part of.
Okay. Elite court.
The Sealeys, yes.
Very good. Can she find you if you move?
We can communicate plainly.
Okay, so
I can always tell her where I'm at.
Okay, so if you decide to leave, is this going to take her a while to
If
go
I
there?
decide to leave, I can just ping her and say, "Hey, we're on the road to so and so."
Okay.
The road to nowhere leads to me.
Mm-hmm.
Gets killed, you can resummon her. Similar.
Correct.
There's money that's involved in that.
10 gold pieces, yes.
Refreshing money. Not to say that she's going to die.
Legate has did it so many times. I'm surprised you don't have it memorized.
Well, I didn't know that was the same kind of familiar because you have like the Dark Pact on it.
I still have to pay and cast the spell, but it doesn't cost me a spell slot to do it.
Okay. Yes, Legade has been summoned a few times.
Yes.
He's more of a fire and forget drone.
Well, yeah, and he lacks invisibility and opposable thumbs, so
all right.
He has some disadvantages.
So, your sprite's gonna go on an adventure into the Silverwood.
Yep. Invisibly.
Once she gets out of the city.
Yeah, once she gets out of the city.
Fair enough. And then Ferris was going to go talk to the Harpers.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess while other people are doing researching, I will be spending the morning like getting the packs ready, letting the staff know, domestic stuff related to the mansion. So I don't have to be jumping in.
So you jumped in to jump in with that.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I jumped in and then back out.
That's a Mario double jump.
It is. Just a step to the left.
All right. Just a step to the left. Is that part of the time warp?
Maybe.
No one else gets that reference. I'm sure Brad would get that reference.
Yeah, no, I get it. Huh?
You've thrown your fair share of toast at a screen before?
Not a ton, no. But I've gone and watched others do it.
So you don't have a outfit hanging in your closet?
No.
No one else is picking up on the reference.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I'm waiting with anticipation.
Very good. Do a roll with Ferris. Morgan, let's roll investigation. Oh. Okay. So we're going to say that Ferris meets up with Anarz at the House of the Harp. He says when it comes to those kinds of things, there's a sage over at the Vault of the Sages, the guy to talk to. Of the sage says to show your harper. So I assume you then turn around and go to the Vault of the Sages, yes?
Yes. She give it. What was the name? We'll just call him Fred. That's nice and easy.
Okay. Um, so she sends you to Eldrick Valenthor. Reference. Not an especially high level sage, House of Sage, but he has a particular interest subject. Pretty novel. You have a good conversation with him. He asks you questions about the counter. Get some more and some text. Actually asks you to describe them in great who they are. He gives you
Get in there.
right. Asks how you're prepared.
I tell them we've got holy water and regular stuff to fight these spawn.
So he does share with you that he strongly suspects that the ones that you encountered, vampire spawns, the one that you fought were vampire spawns, so fully formed vampires, loyal to the vampire that created them. Kind of suspects that the mysterious stranger that you saw, perhaps the vampire.
The one they were getting blood from?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't know that for a fact, but that's his.
So that's why they materialized right there.
Yeah,
It was close to where he
he
was.
muses that perhaps he healed them so they could rematerialize and then gave them blood to heal them even further. And he also shares that probably their motive for doing this was to test your strength. So I doubt that they thought that they were going to lose on.
So we only inflicted. Does he think it might have they're involved in our friend's disappearance, and that's why they jumped us?
He would have no way to know. They're clearly after. They don't attack open city like.
Thank you, Eldrick.
And he, by the way, openly wears.
Oh, great.
You can go ahead and update it. I decided against defeat and just upped my ability score.
Very good.
So I didn't find one that I really liked.
So we're going to do the import. Do that. Turn on the edit mode. And icon. We're going to team bio weapons.
You want me to do this?
I'm doing it. Hit ports,
Okay.
language, other import. Classes, spells. So I'm taking off weapons, other equipment, currency. I import him. Keep all that in.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Starting the import. Character. Okay.
Yep, there it is.
All right. Yeah, your flask of holy water's there. That's good. So your items and gold and all that should be intact.
Right. Wow.
All right. Any other actions we're going to do while we're in town?
Yeah, I was going to go to the library and try and do some research on the vampires, how to kill them in particular, but all information.
So by
I do want to
the
talk
library
to Dragich while we're here.
Okay. By library, I assume you mean the Vault of the Sages, which is exactly where Ferris just talked to the knowledgeable sage.
Oh, I thought he went to the Harpers.
Went to the Harpers, who redirected him to the Vault of the Sages.
All right, never mind then.
Gave him a specific contact at the Vault who knowledge on.
We'll be right back in a minute.
All right. Other actions.
So, do we know now how to kill the vampire?
Yes. You need to get to its lair.
What I wanted to do was talk to Dragich and see if there's anything in specifically that, as a monk, I mean, obviously you have different damage types, and I'm, hit as a magical weapon, but see if there's anything else that I could do to enhance my ability to do damage to it.
Ooh. Unfortunately, Master Dragich has never heard fire or tangled with it. But what little he does know is that using your hands magic weapons is a very good asset.
Okay.
Fortunately, they're oral. He just doesn't know that much.
Howard, can you repeat that? Sorry.
A monk's hands, particularly Connery's hands, are magical, considered magical weapons, and can do regular damage to a vampire, whereas other regular weapons, vampires are very resistant to damage. They do reduced damage.
All right.
Ferris, were you going to share what you learned?
Yes. So
are there any poisons that I'm sorry, go ahead.
So the vampire master, they can command their spawn from a pretty good distance, like miles, and they use their spawn to attack as a test to see how strong we might be before the vampire itself engages us directly. They're smart and cunning, able to pass among us unnoticed. They can charm minds, shapeshift into a bat or mist, and command beasts of the night. Only sunlight, holy symbols, and running water and a stake through the heart can kill them. And even then, their coffin must be found to finish the job. Vampire lords are ancient masters whose presence corrupt the land itself. They possess spell-like powers and layers of magical defenses around their lairs. Even their destruction is temporary if their coffin is not sanctified. Whether or not we're dealing with the Lord, that, we'd have to find that out later.
What does sanctified mean?
Ceremony.
Be consecrated as holy ground, right?
Yeah, you need a holy ceremony to basically purify. That is the.
Does anybody have any thoughts on? Sorry, go ahead.
So we find a vampire, we stab him in the heart with a stake, and then what else? We'll bless the coffin. Does that work, or?
No, it needs to be a ceremony. There is a magical spell called ceremony.
Somebody got that? I take it.
Form a divine ritual.
Then LaFay, didn't you say something about ceremony?
No, I did not, but I will double check here.
Can we get that in a scroll?
Can I get fries with that?
Yeah.
Andrew's the one that know how. Ceremony can be.
We talking about? We talking about fries? The scroll. That's what we're talking about. Never mind.
I do not have ceremony spell.
Yeah, I don't either. Hey, does spare the dying do anything to undead? Okay.
Yeah. Ceremony wasn't part of any of the items that we received, right?
I didn't get any of that. I know that, but
yeah, no, I don't have anything.
Can Rangers cast ceremony?
I didn't think so.
Strictly clerics and paladins.
I do have this
There's clerics and paladins.
spell scroll first level. What level spell is ceremony?
Third. Questions are coming fast. Curious. First level.
Well, yeah, I do have this spell scroll first level.
What spell?
Oh, if the spell is on your class's spell list. Let's see. Hold on. Let me read through it. Hold on.
Paladins can have it, can't they?
Who?
I'm in D D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Who did you say?
Oh, it said that I just clicked on paladin spells.
Yeah, but who's a paladin?
You're a paladin in the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wrong campaign.
Bring back Synthon.
I could use Ceci in both. I'd be all right with that. But...
Apparently, this scroll needs to be on my spell list, so it's not helpful.
So, that particular spell has a material cost to it. Rather than 25 gold, 50 gold. It is a common item, therefore available.
Well, that would probably be a wise investment on our part. Even if we don't end up using it, it'd be better to have it than to not.
Yeah, I agree. It's only 50 gold. We got the money. Let's buy it. Who wants to hold it?
Well, I think maybe it makes more sense for, I think, a druid probably to hold it than anybody else. But I don't mind if I could use it. Is that something that
anyone that can use it? Once the item is created, anyone can use it.
Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind buying it to have it and just keep it. It's up to you. I don't care.
Let's buy it. Take it out of the party funds. I'll take it out of the party funds. 50 gold. All right, done.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it out of the party funds.
Got to add that to your inventory.
Can you get that to my inventory, Howard?
No. You should be able
Do I have to have that prepared?
No.
No. If it's a scroll, you're okay.
It is.
You just consume the scroll when you read it. Does it still take an hour to perform?
Yeah, it does take time for the magic to work. So
what happens if we find the coffin and we use this spell on it, and the vampire's not there?
interesting hypothetical. That covered under the knowledge that Morgan got there. Sorry, I should say Paris got there. Hang on, I'm creating a spell scroll.
Okay.
It said even their destruction is temporary if their coffin is not sanctified. That's for a vampire lord.
Right, but I was asking what happens if we sanctify their coffin and they're not dead, or we haven't stuck a stake through them. Does that fuck him up? I'm not. I know it won't kill him, but I'm just wondering if that'll fuck him up or not.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Like he'd have to go find a new, for lack of a better term, coffin. Or maybe just going back and laying down in the coffin makes it. Would be a good way to ambush him, though. Right? If we could find his coffin and he's not there, then we could bless the coffin, and then he's got to come back to fix his house, his home.
Hey. Scared of wood, Heather?
We definitely want to find where he is and hit it during the day. He's got nowhere to go.
He's probably got some Renfields around, for just that.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's probably someplace that doesn't have any natural light, a basement or something like that.
Probably not even close to running water.
Definitely would have camped near a stream, though.
Creating this goal for
Okay.
6 minutes. All right. All right. There, you should see that in your inventory now, Jason.
Yeah, I'm away from my computer right now, but I'll take a look when I get back.
All right, other actions.
I had that question about what happens if we bless his coffin when he's not there.
Well, that's a question for character knowledge. Basically, what I said. If Morgan knows the answer, give you that answer. That's a hypothetical that covered in the information.
Okay. All right.
Only thing I have to add to that is that logic would suggest, and I don't know what this means, but the vampire has to go rest in his coffin, and the vampire has to return to his coffin. But if he's unable to rest there, then, I mean, A, he couldn't rest. B, he would, if he's reduced to 0 hit points, then he wouldn't have a place to return to. I mean, I don't know if that's
We'll say that
true or not, but that's my
Ferris
thought.
knows that their lair is extremely important to them because that is where they can heal and regenerate. And if they are cut off access to their lair, they have a problem. One of the reasons they have a dedicated lair like that is obviously daylight. So they need someplace safe that they can go to during the day. Now they could be out and about somewhere else, avoid daylight, but they're particularly vulnerable if they're trapped or caught out in the open. Can't retreat during.
And do they suffer from the same thing that other creatures do if they aren't able to rest? They accrue levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, they basically they rest during the day, obviously.
Yeah. I'm just throwing out there things that logically would perhaps. So I mean, we could do something like if we found it, we could drench it in holy water or something. I don't know if that helps out either, but just we'll keep the sun lamp on it and put a tanning bread in there instead.
What we really need is like a fire hose and a pump to like pump running water onto them.
Do we know any artificers that can whip up a like one of those a backpack sprayer? You know.
Well, how much?
I should have taken a level of artificer, right?
Seriously, though, but I think like running water is like really effective on them.
Yeah, in a game that I used to run all the time, that was an actual thing. Was they came up with like Techno Wizard, spray guns and stuff like that, and
Master Blaster squirt gun.
Yeah, exactly. It was a super soaker. That's what it was. It was a super soaker. We actually had a game where they had something like that, and it was actually in the book. So if you could, who is it that does somebody have the? Did somebody have the ability to shape water, or
So
or am I thinking of the wrong game?
Their limitation is they can't cross running water. They can cross standing water. They can't cross running water. Rivers, streams, anything with a current.
But they could like take the bridge across the river.
No, they can't cross running water.
Oh, so we got to figure out which side of the river he's on.
Well, running water can hurt them too.
No, it does damage to them.
Yeah, if you can throw them in a river or stream.
Or throw it, or like put it on them.
I don't know if that would be considered running water. That's just water. What differentiates?
If you ran really fast.
No, it means you need a water elemental so that it can run.
Yeah, we could get a. Do we have a? We get a scroll of summon water elemental.
A slip and slide, maybe.
So Howard, I do see you added a second level spell scroll.
I don't think I did. I have a.
Yeah, no, I see it.
So the next thing I'm going to suggest is we make a water feature at the house, perhaps a moat with running water all the way around it.
So Howard, this spell doesn't specifically say ceremony.
There should be one in your inventory that says first level spell ceremony. Up maybe.
Oh yeah, okay, I got it.
Oh, Brad. Did a wall fall down?
Guys, ice.
Sounded like a very loud ice maker.
Sounded like he was getting a clean dish out of a stack of dirty dishes.
Guys, get nice. It's a metal cup.
All right. Other questions, follow-ups? I do have one for you. Are you walking?
Oh, they are. Do holy symbols still in this game cause them to pause?
Holy symbols have to be backed up by divine magic. You need a paladin or a cleric that's doing.
Gotcha.
If we use an Asimar who is partly what is it, at divine as an improvised weapon, will it do extra damage?
To the Asimar, yes.
Cool.
That wasn't your question, though, was it?
Oh, okay, I got it. We still have we still have the enlarge spell. So enlarge me, then I'll use the Aasimar as a bludgeoning weapon.
Well, it's a simple plan. I'm not sure how effective it will be, but
You'll probably break my concentration on the first swing.
all right. So my question was, are you walking when you go?
Who are you asking this question to?
The party.
Well, we don't own a wagon or anything like that. So unless we want to shop for horses, I think we're going to have to walk.
Sure, we could hire some transportation.
We could try, but
Uber.
I just dread the cost of losing our deposit when the horse gets eaten.
That's a risk.
How long of a walk is it?
You're going to Kelb. Better part of a day.
Pretty sure I know where we can get a donkey.
I think that's the other game.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
LaFay can turn into a donkey, can he?
Who had the poison gas?
It depends on what they ate that day.
Well, it was Howard's, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, that was Hamilton in the other game.
That was
right,
mine.
because you were holding the thing. Yeah.
Getting your campaigns confused.
Well, yeah, I could be a war horse, but I guess going to transport everyone.
It's a good game.
Who would you let ride you?
Questions.
Well, it certainly wouldn't be Xander.
Be more like a nag than a war horse, but whatever. Maybe a jackass.
I mean, how much is a war dog? Like a big one.
You would ask that question.
A war what?
Or dog.
A war dog. Like a mastiff, like a big freaking like attack dog.
Cane Corso.
Well, I'm not going to use it for attacking. I'm going to use it to ride.
Is there any preference? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be similar to a warhorse because it has to be trained.
They do require less upkeep.
A mastiff is 25 gold. A horse is 75. A war horse is 400.
Okay. Why did you ask?
I told you I'm going to use it to ride it. I'm
asking, why did you ask me if you knew the answer?
Well, I didn't know if you were going to charge a different price. If I had told you it was 10, would you have believed me and just let me spend 10?
Would you lie to me? I'm going to trust you if you've got... Yeah, okay. 25 gold.
Yeah.
There you go. Although an advanced war dog is 100 gold. Simple guard dog.
Yeah, I just need a regular one. I don't need it to attack. I like I said, I'm going to use it to ride. Or effectively like a...
Run fast.
All right, so a base...
No. I'm trying to think of I forget the name of them. The snow sleds. right?
Well,
But
like
instead of having
mushing.
to pull a whole sled, yeah. Instead of having to
Mushing.
pull a whole sled, I'm just riding on its armor.
All right, so a simple mastiff, untrained, whatever, that you just have around your campfire to alert you if something comes sneaking into the camp, 25 gold. You want something that's been trained and going to be willing to let you.
I'll pay 30 for a pony.
What kind of animals could you get?
There's all kinds, but
There's
like the standard one, like pony, riding horse, war horse is 30, 75, 400.
No, I mean like a trained war dog. What is there anything else available out there?
advanced war dogs, 100 gold. The Knights in Silver have a few dogs. They sell them though.
Can we just hire a? Is there a? Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it.
I'll hire a war dog. I'll buy an advanced war dog.
Okay.
I wonder. Yeah. Never mind. We'll do this later.
So you're not buying a war dog.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't want to do it. Right.
Well,
I don't want to fuck up the game. So.
Well, I'm going to say, you have to consider some logistics that go with that. Feed that.
Mhm.
It is not going to, like, if you're stealthing or doing anything like that, it's not go along with any of that. So it'll obey your command.
I'm not very stealthy.
I'm just
a trained war dog though could take commands and do all that. So.
Mm-hmm. We do that later. We'll do that some other time. But I wouldn't mind checking the markets or whatever, see what exotic animal is out there that could be acquired.
I don't know what you consider.
Because I don't have a familiar, to order around or whatever.
I thought you.
Oh, poor guy.
I know. It's all.
Well, you just have to ask your Eldritch daddy politely. Tell it you'd really like that chain.
Well, you do have a shape-shifting druid in the party. He can become anything that you want him to.
Yeah. No, but he's got his own little toy too, though. Like he's got his fire creature he can call, and I get it. That's part of his thing, right? I mean, that's part of his shtick or whatever. And mine wouldn't be like reincarnated, right? So like, you lose it, But
you could just tell yourself you reincarnated it, and the spell cost was another 400 gold.
So if you were
no, this is totally spot. He didn't leave me.
So if you want some kind of trained animal that's going to take direction and obey command, you would have to invest some time training with that animal. And
sure. Well, and I'd like to check and see if there's something a little more exotic available.
You want a giraffe?
Koala.
A rhinoceros, a trained rhinoceros would be nice, but no. Something.
You want a rook?
But again, like I said, I don't want this go. Just
okay.
Forget about it.
Very good. All right. So you're walking, no changes.
Well, I paid for a pony.
Okay. You're gonna ride a pony. Which means your basic movement cost is gonna keep up with the party, right? You actually don't
pretty much, yeah.
You don't slow the party down at that point.
I don't slow the party down. If need be, I will hop off and tie it to a bush or whatever for stealth reasons, but otherwise, yeah.
I mean, couldn't he just ride Rot?
It might be inconvenient when Rot gets charged into battle, and I don't want to be so close to the swordy, pointy parts.
Yeah, I'd assume you'd jump off.
It depends on. It depends on
perhaps with a flip.
It depends on the initiative roll. If I go toward the end and Rock gets charged forward, I'm along for the ride, whether I want to be or not.
You could hold your action pre-getting on him, and then if he gets charged into battle, you would automatically jump off.
You can't hold a movement.
I'm not sure you can hold an action prior to an initiative roll.
All right.
I'm just guessing.
No.
Or you could just trust me to not send you willy-nilly into combat.
What do you got against Willie?
You know, if you had a little spear or something,
Not my style.
you could joust
like
other beings.
I'm totally fine with my pony.
Like with a butter knife or something. You could use it like a lance.
I'll Eldritch blast them.
All right, Ray's getting a pony.
A pony is fine. I've always wanted a pony. Now I got one.
Your pony have a name?
Pony.
You're not giving a name. Is that the Old West adage, you don't name your horse because you never name something you might have to eat later?
Yes.
You cut out there, Howard. Never name something you might have to...
Never name something you might need to use for rations.
No, to eat. Okay.
Okay. Now we're getting out of the city. Last call. I'm moving this thing along.
Let's go.
Actually, 2.5 hours in. 2 hours in.
So that you're safe on your map.
I'm sorry?
I said, have we delayed enough that your map is safe?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are going to do. So we'll find out. You're headed towards Kelb, correct?
Yep. I believe that's correct.
Who's rolling for the party?
Who's what?
Who is rolling?
For what? For navigating or for random encounters?
No, there's no navigating. You're following a road. You can't follow a road. Hang up your adventuring hat.
Let Aaron roll.
All right, Aaron can roll.
She has been quiet and not slowed down this game session at all during our research.
I smell experience points for... Aaron gets extra experience points for not derailing the conversation. Staying on task.
All right. Let me see if I get this right. Oh God.
Need a D100.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Day starts.
We kill it.
Day starts out pretty good. Are you hoping for an encounter?
Yes.
You know it's true.
On the hoof.
All right. You keep moving on. The morning is so far so good. Go again. Is it Anna again, or are you guys taking turns?
Let it ride. Let it ride. Roll, Aaron.
You figure if one person keeps rolling, eventually they're more likely, right, to roll an encounter, and then
we're good. All right.
So, how long does it take to get to Kelb?
Assuming
is it just a day?
Yeah, it's a better part of a day. It's not even a full day, but
okay.
Talking daylight, you guys didn't exactly get up and start first thing in the morning. We're off doing research and talking with Harpers and Vault of the Sages and buying holy water and running around doing
daydreaming about future pets.
Yes. All right, roll number 3. Who's up?
I don't think we want to get caught out here at night, though.
Well, you wouldn't have left town if you didn't think you could get the cell by evening.
Yeah, even with an encounter, we'd still get there by night, before night.
Yeah, I ain't scared.
Somebody's got to roll. I'm waiting on
Aaron.
throwing you under the bus, Aaron. It's like if something goes horribly wrong. Oh, Aaron was rolling the dice. Oh boy.
I'll just law of averages, right? And then
That's right.
XP on the hoof.
All right. We have lift off. All right, we're gonna get some encounter setup narration. So I'm gonna roll to drones early.
Do you need us muting?
Yes, please. So waiting on Matt.
He was muted. You want it muted in?
There you go.
The road to Kelb winds gently through the countryside, lined with budding trees and patches of new wildflowers pushing through the soft earth. The air carries the scent of spring rain and distant wood smoke from farmsteads off the road. It's a pleasant day for travel, bright, mild, and quiet, save for the rhythmic sound of boots on packed earth and the occasional trill of a meadowlark. But as the sun dips lower behind the tree line, that quiet begins to change. The birdsong fades first. Then the wind stills. The world seems to pause mid-breath. Ferris notices it before anyone else. The silence of the small things, the unease in the air. Rot stiffens beside him, ears flat, growling low. The faint smell of blood rides the breeze, dry, old, but strong enough to make even the seasoned ranger's skin prickle. Up ahead, where the road curves past a copse of trees, movement flickers in the corner of your eye, shapes
You guys still hear me?
pacing just beyond the edge of the road. One, then another, then six. Massive wolves step out from the brush, their eyes glinting faintly red in the waning light. Their fur looks patchy in places as
Still
if
out there?
something has burned it from within. They fan out in a loose half circle, their movements eerily synchronized.
We can hear you.
They do not bark. They do not growl. They simply begin to advance, their jaws parting in silence, breath misting faintly in the cooling air. Something in their gaze feels wrong. Emptied, commanded, driven by another's will. Then, without a sound, they break into
Yes.
a run.
Okay.
Did you hear the encounter spin up there?
I did not.
Well, I could pop.
Yeah, that's what happened to me before.
I will pop up.
Howard can send it to you. Yeah, Howard can send it.
And when you get a second, Howard,
I didn't see any text this time. I just heard it.
Yeah.
Well,
I wanted to ask when you have time, Howard, did I get any response back from Person?
Not in time, no. He has to travel to the Moonwood and the Silverwood. All right. Let's roll initiative.
Reroll.
They all look like they're laying down.
They all want belly rubs.
Yeah.
All righty. Questions about the descriptions or
What spell is LeFay concentrating on?
on a long rest? He couldn't be concentrating on it.
That's why I'm asking, why is he concentrating right now?
What do you see that?
I see it on your character and I see it in the combat tracker.
Moonbeam. It shouldn't be. How do I end that?
On your spell list, Moonbeam, and you just right click on it and end concentration.
Are you ready to get this party started?
LeFay, you gonna go talk to those wolves?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that.
All right, Connery.
Is he saying that he wants to talk to the wolves? Is that what he's saying?
Well, it's not my turn, right?
Well, I mean, as they stepped out, I mean, I'm sure he could say something. Could he?
Like,
Something very brief.
Can I?
Something very brief. Let me talk to them.
Well, sorry. Isn't speak with animals a spell? Yeah, it's a spell, right? I would have to cast that spell to speak with them, right?
Yes.
What?
You can't go over there and just do some druidness.
No, I mean, yeah, okay, yes, I can. I'll make up the rules. I'm going to do that.
Go.
Sounds like it's okay with Howard.
Go get your druid on.
You're gonna try to speak with them in common. Anyway, it's not LeFay's turn.
Yeah, it's not my turn. It's a spell, so move on. Go.
Okay.
Matt.
All right.
So Matt's just attacking.
Well, you did say that they broke into a run, correct?
They look menacing.
And had vacant eyes, something or other.
Had red eyes
Well, I
or
mean,
something.
Red eyes.
They're wolves.
That's gonna hit.
They all look.
I don't want an attack roll. I want a damage roll.
waiting to apply.
Yeah, I targeted him.
Yeah, I see that. Apply. This.
Okay. All right. Ready for the second one? That's 14.
That one applied.
Okay, well, I targeted him again. That's the only difference I did was I took it off of him and then reapplied the target. And let's see what else I want to do. And we'll make that lightning damage, I guess. Not that it makes any difference.
They apparently cast Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to end the concentration. I tried checking it.
You right click on the spell, I think.
Okay, I think that's about all I'm going to do right now.
Two hits. Damage. Okay.
Yep, 2 hits, 2 damages. I think that's it. All right, go ahead. It's the end of my turn.
All right. Chris.
I'm gonna cast Speak with the Animals. Find out why they rolled up on us like that.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion, my worst one.
Face apparently cast Moonbeam on himself.
Yeah, if you could just stop that whole thing from happening, I'd appreciate it.
All right. What do you ask why they're attacking?
Yeah, why they rolled up on us like that? What's going on?
Okay.
We aren't easy food.
Let's do an insight.
Well, and I was going to say, I mean, I didn't want to table talk, but the dire wolf is one of the creatures that a vampire could be controlling.
You're saying you didn't want to table talk, but then you just table talked.
Well, he's the vampire expert, so I wanted to just.
Yeah, I know. I was already thinking it. So, but I wanted to see if we could get any answers out of these things.
Okay.
See, this is where my rule always is that you know the experience, the knowledge of the gamer of the player is not the same as the character. So that's why I always try to.
So your insight, Ferris's insight indicates that these animals don't seem to be acting very animal-like.
Okay.
Something is amiss. Something's off. Something is.
And you said they were mangy looking too, right?
Yes. They don't.
Okay.
They look weird even for dire wolves.
Coming in close contact with them, would I say that maybe they're undead or plagued or?
Roll insight.
Okay. Oh. Normal.
Yeah. You don't seem to think. Can't really tell. These are undead or not. Too limited of.
I mean, is there anything that I read? I mean, no. I'm just saying, for instance, if there's any. I mean, rolling an 18 on insight's not bad. Oh.
Howard, so they didn't communicate back with me at all?
No immediate response.
No. Okay. Did I get from the spell? Did I get a sense that they were even had the ability to talk back to me?
They don't seem to be responding to whatever it is that you're doing.
Okay. Okay, so that was my action, and I didn't get that, but I'm just going to yell that likely under the vampire's control.
I get nothing for 18, rolling 18 on insight at all. Nothing.
Well, your insight, you were trying to tell if they were undead or not. Focusing your
okay,
and based upon that, you did not discern.
I guess I should have worded that a little bit differently. I should have just said, "Is there any insight that I can gain from the condition of the wolves?" Okay, I got it.
Well, you did get descriptions in the encounter lead up. I'll refer you back to those. All right, Morgan, any
do a quick measurement. I have Rot charge the one that Connery already attacked. Whoops. That's not what I wanted.
Might want to move where you can flank it.
I gotta go in a straight line for a charge. And is that all? Yes. And Maul.
All right, so that's going to miss.
All right. Still have some movement. Two. We get in here between Ray and Anna. Okay, I'm done.
Speaking of Anna,
I had a question. Would the dispel magic, would that, if somebody was, for example, using magic to make themselves look like a wolf, would that dispel that or no?
it could.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna try casting dispel magic on. Let's see here. Whichever one that Conry hit.
Okay, it's right next to him.
Okay. So cast spell. Oh, I forgot to target them.
It's all right. It's not like it's doing damage.
All right. So, is there anything else that I need to do besides cast it?
No. Okay. Okay. Doesn't seem to change anything.
Okay. Right. Right. So for the animate object, I would need to do one thing of animate, and then the other thing of let's see here. What is it? So I would have to do the performance of creation first, and then animate.
No, you don't need to create the object. You're just animating the object. The object already exists.
All
So
right.
you would pick an object that you can see, animate it.
Would that be considered a bonus or an action?
What's the spell say?
It isn't. I think it says an action.
Affected, but feature, right? Animating performance. Yeah, as an action, first thing it says.
Okay. All right. So I'll just have to. I guess I'll just have to wait on doing that then. So yeah, that's it for me then.
All right. Which wolf is this? Suck. All right.
Don't forget that Matt has a displacer cloak.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
I'm reminding you since I see he's not at his chair.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah,
that.
I was getting ready to say that, but I was bringing the dogs in, so I had to. Didn't want to yell in everybody's ear.
That.
Who
Ooh.
let the dogs in?
Unfortunately, it just got worse. He rolled a 20.
I tried.
Well, you take the lowest of the two at a disadvantage, don't you?
He's also at
They're
advantage.
attacking at advantage because you're flanked.
Oh.
So it canceled out the advantage.
But then he rolled a 20.
But you re-rolled and got a crit.
I'm afraid
I think
so.
that should be against the rules. I think you ought to go to the. I think you ought to give advantage to me for that one. I'm filing a protest with HR.
Well, he had a hit before, rolling at advantage.
I couldn't care if he hits, but a crit, jeez.
You are not going to like this.
I think you should have taken the lesser of the two advantage rolls, is what you should have done. Not re-rolling and getting and using a crit. I think that's kind of.
It wouldn't be the lesser because
shitty.
he'd be rolling at normal. Which one?
Okay, well then I will do something else, and I will make myself insubstantial probably as a reaction. Depends on how much damage you do.
He did a ton of.
Okay, then I will become insubstantial for a moment, halving the damage that I take.
That's going to be a good call. Oh, why did you take it off him?
Ha ha ha. Well, that's karma.
All right. The bite does 11. Eight.
Well, if I'm insubstantial.
Yeah, well, you're taking half damage.
Okay.
I need you to roll a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Hold on a second. Let me look at something else here real quick. This is a what saving throw?
Strength.
Oh. And I can't use my dexterity instead?
No.
Since I have the... Can't use acrobatics or anything like that?
No, this is a saving throw effect from the bite.
That's going to knock me prone or something?
Yes.
Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do. Okay. Well, I guess that's nothing I can do. And it's just a normal, right?
Could use inspiration,
Well, he made it.
but you passed anyway. So.
I what?
You made it.
I passed. Okay.
Roll insight.
Normal.
Okay, that's pretty nice. You do feel, the bite did draw blood. You feel something go into your blood. It didn't affect you, but that's not a normal bite.
So we're talking like maybe
it's a poison,
now.
a toxin. There's something in there that made you feel weaker momentarily.
Rabies.
It didn't bother you, but you noticed it.
I have a poisonous bite, everybody. I'll relay this information very loudly.
Okay. Ray.
Yes, sir.
And let's see here.
Is Henry still doing something?
No.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna yell out, keep him in the darkness. And then I am going to use a new spell that I have not had a chance to use before.
Hunger of Hadar.
Yep. It is a hentai tentacle hell. Shrouded in darkness.
I wasn't sure.
This is not even a joke. It is a gateway to the stars, the dark between stars, infested with unknown horrors. It's a 20-foot sphere of blackness and bitter cold, filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, illuminates the area, including dark vision.
Okay.
Anything inside is fully and totally blinded.
Okay.
Anything inside the warp starts its turn, takes 2d6 cold damage, no saving throw. Anything that ends its turn takes 2d6 acid with a dex saving throw because of the tentacle probing.
Okay.
Nice. Tentacle porn.
So I have shouted out, keep him in the darkness, but don't go in. And then dropped the Hunger of Hadar. And then I'm going to take my little pony and prance away a little bit to the south. Let's see.
My little pony.
That should be good.
Now I'm assuming this other dire wolf will no longer get advantage against me for being flanked.
Not if he stays there. All right, Xander.
If this other guy can't see me, how could he use the flanking? Okay, never mind.
I'm saying if he stays in the dark, he's not going to.
Yeah, that's why I said keep him in the darkness.
Yep.
Let them feel the hentai hell.
Yeah, but they shouldn't even know which way's out. They don't know.
They possibly wouldn't know which way is out. I don't know.
Oh.
No, I will say, I don't know if Xander has dark sight. If you do, you can see in that darkness.
But not dark vision.
Dark vision, no. But if you have devil sight, yes.
No, I just have dark vision. Okay, I'm gonna cast. Let me get to my sheet here. Sorry. Spell. Go. wait, let me do this first. Cast Enlarge on Conry.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to move.
How do I do that, Mike?
I would just edit the token.
Yeah.
And then change the scale from 1 to 2.
It's going to put me inside the darkness, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I got to grow in some direction. You got creatures around you.
Well, grow into him.
So we're gonna, because you get to take up 4 grids at that point. All right. So let's pick a.
It is double size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, double.
I'm gonna have you roll for which direction you grow. We'll say 1 is north, 2 is east, 3 is south, and 4 is west.
With maybe some displacement going on.
And we might have to displace creatures accordingly. 4 is to the west.
Good roll.
All right, Xander, before you move there, that wolf is going to get displaced. So he's going to get displaced this way. Let's make Connery grow. Token. And then
there should be a scale.
Appearance.
Does that increase my damage?
Yeah.
I think it increases your damage, yeah.
D4 for each hit.
Or does it add a damage die?
In
my case, I don't use D4s, do I? I use D6s.
No, it adds a D4.
To every hit. Whatever your punch is plus a D4.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you hit, my thought was that, you make multiple attacks in a turn.
Yeah.
It'll add a D4 to each attack.
Hadouken.
Well, not changing. Why is he not changing?
I am not an assistant DM, so I can't tell you.
Changing the prototype token when I do that? That's my problem.
I just changed the token on the board.
It's not allowing me to do it.
It should. When you click on the token that you want to enlarge, use the gear.
No. Rolls.
The other thing I'd say is it only doubles his size. And
he goes
the
up
tokens.
He goes up 1 size category to large.
He does.
That's a 2x2 2x2 grid.
Okay.
Now if
you find it,
mouse is now acting. All right. Bigger sheet.
It makes him twice as tall, twice as round, but twice as tall.
Yeah.
So it should be like 2 hexes, not 4.
Well, he's twice as wide, twice as long, twice as high.
twice as long.
So
If
width,
he's twice as
We're
wide.
gonna-
width,
yeah.
depth, and height, right?
Okay.
That
a
and
free-
for the game mechanic purposes for this map, a large creature takes up 4 hexes.
Yeah.
Anyway, even if
Okay.
you're not taking up all 4 hexes, I mean your effect is those 4 hex. Does that mean I have a larger reach also?
No.
No, it doesn't
Large.
say that in this.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah. So Howard, when you edit the local token with the little gear icon in the bottom left corner of the token, on the top tab under appearance, middle of the screen,
Hang on.
there is a scale ratio.
When I edit the
It's a
token,
slider.
so if I double click on his character sheet,
No, not double clicking on the character sheet. On the token itself, if you right click the token on the map,
yeah.
and then there's a little gear icon in the bottom left corner,
Oh,
use that, and then
then
use the appearance tab.
okay.
There's a scale ratio slider that should be defaulted to 1. Change it to 2.
Okay, but that just makes him spill into all the adjacent. That doesn't change how he appears. It makes his token bigger, but it doesn't make his grid bigger.
If you want to change the grid, you can scale back to 1 and then use the dimensions grid space on that same tab.
Go 2 by 2.
And change it from 1 to 2.
Oh. And okay. There we go. Thanks for the help.
And wouldn't I be up here? How do you rotate?
Well, it rotates you when you
Shift
move.
and then mouse wheel.
Huh?
Shift mouse wheel.
Okay. That's right.
All right.
Can somebody cast permanency? I kind of like this idea. Giant Connery.
What?
Get a few levels of Berserker Path of the Giant.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, does it enlarge you when you take that?
It basically it an enlarging rage.
Oh, jeez.
However, the stats between barbarian and monk are completely contradicting it themselves. So,
Right. Which one? Oh, that one's the one that bit Connery. Okay. All right. So, Xander, we're done?
Yeah.
So the one that just got displaced is now going to pick a target. Connery. Which makes sense. Connery kicked him. Connery's no longer displaced.
just for the round, right?
Yeah. I think so. Any round in which he takes damage, the illusion is. I'm not sure if it gets reestablished or not.
If he leaves melee, probably it reverts back.
He just jumps back and forth really fast. It's a shell game with himself.
This one.
All right.
Gonna take damage.
He is.
Rolling it.
I certainly can. Let me get to my character sheet. And Hunger of Hadar, start of turn.
It says until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to target him or not, Howard, but
That's all
here
right.
it comes.
Seems to have targeted something. That's a dire wolf. I can apply it. That number
8.
E.
I think it's probably the tentacles that are the problem.
Now, once he comes out of the darkness, he sees a target, and so. Okay. And one back
Is
here.
that difficult terrain to get out of?
I think the terrain's altered, is it?
It doesn't say, but it's
you're
worth
blind.
looking up. Darkness is difficult terrain. When blinded, which they are, all movement is considered difficult terrain.
Okay. So 30 feet. Gonna finish him.
Although it does say it's kind of a like it's up to discretion, like everything else.
Well,
I thought that one was all the way up here.
well, he still gets to move. Wow.
Is he ending his turn in the darkness?
I'm looking at. Browser has locked up again. Simply not responding. I don't know what's going on. Apologies, guys.
I'm sure everybody here has had browser issues. You know, back in the day, Netscape never had this problem. Of course, there's nothing to look at on the internet anyway.
Netscape.
But again, didn't have any problems with it.
You're old.
You're old.
I pasted the description for Blinded in the chat. That's from Beyond.
Creature can't. Side attacks rolls. That wouldn't apply to creatures. Those are creatures that are normally blind.
Right, but they're blinded because they literally can't see.
Right.
They've got like 7 different copies of the blinded condition in Beyond. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
And they all have different information.
Slightly, yeah. Can't make it too easy, you know? So did he end up ending his turn in the darkness then?
So no, it doesn't create difficult terrain. However,
okay.
He would have a chance of there was a rut or rock or something to trip over. He would be totally unaware of it. Fall. What I'm going to do, I'm going to say fails. Going to move it. Running speed and will cost half as. Oh, but his walk speed 50. Crap, he doesn't even need. He's going to reach Ray if he gets out of that thing. He won't be able to attack.
I think you said he was going to use a dash.
Well, that's because I thought he was moving 30 just to get out of the darkness.
Oh, got it.
Because he picked a random direction, tried to get out of the darkness. Picked sap. All right. Is athletics. Doesn't trip or so. Go back and how to reset this? So nowadays it tracks the movement from the beginning of your turn. How do you?
I don't know.
Go back to where he was.
I think it only lasts for the turn, but
I can't. 30 feet, 50 feet there. Will not. So he is gonna.
didn't stumble and fall. And stubby step.
Apparently did not.
Or step on any Legos.
Oh, those are the worst.
Right. So this guy's just straight up. Gets to do that at an advantage. Um, $21. That's gonna miss. LaFay. Oh wait, no, it's this dire.
Is it LaFay or is it a direwolf?
Direwolf.
Let me see.
Why did these get
And
grouped?
you get it. I don't know.
You
10 points. Cold. Watch him plow into the other one in front of him, knock them both down.
Well, he's gonna have to pass his strength. So he does bump into him, but just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
First thing he sees when he comes out is Connery.
Well, technically, he's still in darkness, isn't he?
Go.
He's still in that zone.
Running to. And he gets to bite Connor.
What prevents him from running into Connery's fist?
Well, he had to redirect around the other wolf, and he kept running in the same line.
Well, he could have. Well, all right.
Does he provoke a attack of opportunity?
No, he's stopping when he gets out, and he's attacking you. He's not.
I think what Matt's asking is because the other wolf that's still in darkness has no idea what just passed him. Would he make an attack of opportunity on this new creature that is running by him at full speed where he can't see what it is? I think that's what you meant, Matt. Correct me if I'm wrong.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
He can't smell. I mean, right?
Right.
He has
I mean,
he can smell and he can hear and he can feel. All right. We'll do an insight.
I want to see what that Hadar thing says again, because that sounded pretty. Let's see.
It's in the chat just above.
Yeah.
It's going to be distracting it sound wise, at least, with a cacophony of whispers and slurping noises. They can hear it.
I think that, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So he might actually take a swipe at it. He's gonna miss. Okay. And now it's LaFay.
Okay. Does LaFay know whether or not these are actually dire wolves or some sort of projections, and would he know if they're causing something like necrotic damage?
Roll insight. No, he
God damn it.
has no clue.
Shitty friggin' rolls. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that changed my
does it
plan.
matter? You're still
Huh?
going to kill it. Does it matter? You're still going to kill it, right? So
Yeah, well, I thought I'd. All right. Well, yet. All right. I guess I'll do call lightning, cast call lightning.
We got all kinds of circles on the map.
And I'll target the one closest to me.
Okay.
As well. Let's see.
Point of order. Call lightning damages your target as well as anything next to your target.
Oh, you cut out, Howard.
Call lightning damages your target as well as anything next to your target.
Well, 10 feet. Well, no, wait.
Within 5 feet radius.
Yeah.
So as long as he targets it like at the top end, it's not going to hit me. Like if he targeted this corner, 5 feet's here.
Exactly.
Or are you saying that because it's a large creature, it gets a large lightning bolt and then everything around it gets threatened?
No, you're right. He can target to nearly miss. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. So I was just reminding myself it's three lightning bolts, right? Let's see.
No, one bolt. It does 3d10.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll cast it at the one. This one.
You're casting it like beyond that one, right?
Yeah. Right. Let's see. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So what do they do? Dexterity saving throw? Is that what it is?
Yep. They get a dex saving throw.
All right. A little damage.
Okay, that fourth one only applies 7. I gotta take 7 off of that.
Wait, what?
So it rolls an extra die in case you're in like stormy conditions, the bolt gets heightened. For some reason,
Yeah.
the game rolls 4d10 automatically, assuming that you're in the stormy condition. So we take 7 off. He does.
Does it look like that physically did damage to it from my vantage point?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm going to use some movement to kind of to back off of it.
Leon's not actually here. We'll ignore her. Back to the top of the order. Which is Matt Connery.
I think. See, the one above me is damaged as well, correct? But this one's the one that's been damaged the most.
Hey, LaFay, can you turn that template off now?
He needs to know where it's
still
at.
going on.
I can't, but Howard can.
He needs to know.
You don't like it? You don't like my the lightning
It's a
storm?
little distracting. It's filling my whole screen with squiggly. Dankeschön.
Does it automatically add the D4, or do I have to roll the D4 separately?
You have to roll the D4 separately.
Okay, so what's that say? Can I add a /RD4?
You just hit
or just click on the little triangle at the dice tray.
Where'd the template go? Oh, I can see. Boy, that's really.
Well, let's see if it does it this way. So, nope, it didn't do it. All right. So I just add this over here. So 8.
What are you hitting?
9, 10, 11. The one I targeted.
Oh.
This guy.
One did it.
Okay. Then we're doing another one.
Target that.
Okay. It's another 9, and then I don't know if I want to make those stunning strikes or not. I think we'll just do flurry of blows. It didn't do anything.
Click on the icon.
The macro is not working. The macro is no longer working.
Howard updated Forge, remember? It might have broken the macros.
Well, it says that my actor does not have flurry of blows.
Well, that's not correct. Flurry of blows is not on your list.
Yep, so it messed up my character sheet.
It messed up your characters. All right, let me see if I can.
I wonder what else it took off.
Go
Let me look at features and traits. Yeah, Flurry of Blows is on my D&D Beyond one.
and that's not one of the things I unchecked to bring in. Is it a spell?
No, it's a feature and trait.
I know it's supposed to be
After
a
you
feature.
after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah,
Yep. I was sorry. I was just reading it off. I apologize. Well, I'll have to comb through my sheet and wonder if you can re-import it.
class features.
Yeah, I don't think Breath of the Dragon. Let's see if Breath of the Dragon was on there too.
All right, well, we know what it does.
The dragon's not on there either.
Let's just take off a key point and then
Okay, there it is. Okay.
pull 2 more
Yep,
attack.
I can do that. That is there. And so I'll make that 7. And we'll just do boom, advantage. Wow.
Yes.
Does 14 still hit?
Nope.
14 doesn't hit? Okay. I got a 20.
That's okay. Roll critical damage.
Yep. And then my D4. Does it crit my D4 then too, right? Because it does an extra D4.
Yeah, the crit bonus is to your base damage.
Okay. He technically wasn't targeted.
Yeah,
I don't know why it untargeted him, because I had him targeted.
Targeting very hit and miss.
Better make sure it didn't target me. I think it targeted me. I'm not sure.
I didn't use the apply, so it doesn't matter.
No. Okay. All right.
All right, are we all good?
So
let me look at one more thing here. False thing strike. Thought I had a thing where I could.
I will say that according to Google search, the Displacer Cloak reactivates on your turn.
Yeah, it's at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah, so it's reactivated.
Yep.
It was more for Howard's sake.
I was thinking about moving around him, but I don't know if I want to do that. I can Misty Step, I suppose.
You've already used your bonus action.
But I can move, right?
You can move, yes.
Right. A Misty Step is a bonus action.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Is this guy above me flanking?
Flanking? No.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then I'll stay put. I think that's because that would make an opportunity attack. I can't see any way that I can get around it. So I think I could do one opportunity attack if I move. Because I wouldn't be moving enough, I could cross rot as difficult terrain, couldn't I?
Yeah, and I don't think that the guy that's blinded, he can't make an opportunity attack because he can't see you.
Right. So yeah, I would like to move down here. See, that would be here.
You're going to provoke opportunity attacks.
From the one guy is what I want. From just this guy up here is what I was saying.
Okay.
Because I was going to just move around this guy right here.
Okay. I'll have to go through rot.
Yeah, and that be counted as difficult terrain?
Yes. You need to stay in melee range of that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but okay. I'm displaced, so they got disadvantage anyway. All right. Well, we'll keep it as is.
All right, Ferris.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I'm shooting this guy down here.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's obviously going Yes, I can.
Got him targeted, so make sure it's not doubling that, I guess.
Still a hit. Okay.
Okay. Done on that. Wrong buttons. There we go. Do that guy. And a rot. And a maul. Yeah, he's not under any.
A hit.
There we go.
Oof.
I totally missed that. I was supposed to get an attack of opportunity when he attacked Xander.
Is that some sort of special capability?
Yeah, just Sentinel.
Okay.
When he
Right.
attacked you, I should have been able to attack him.
Don't you have to be next to the guy that
Did
you're...
you get?
Oh, I thought I was reading it as the target was within 5 feet. They had to be. It would be rot if he attacked rot. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself.
so Rot got. Did you take those points off and everything? We're good. If so,
Yes.
Ferris is done.
Very good. Anna.
All right. I would like to animate that rock, but I don't know if I need to be closer to it or if it's too big.
We'll say it's not too big. What's the distance for your? What's 30 feet rock? So, doesn't your animating dance have a animating performance is 30 feet? You're there.
Okay then. So, yeah, I would like to go ahead and animate that rock. So let me go ahead and click on the feature.
All right, one dancing boulder coming up.
Oh, look, it's the sign.
Be our guest, put our service to the test.
Guess that's your
All right,
action,
so-
right?
Yes. So I think the bonus is that I can then command it.
Yeah, yeah, you can, as a bonus action, you can give it an instruction. Do you have control over that?
What is that little thingy that's right there? Is that
Right where?
is that Ray?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray's right here.
Why does Ray look so tiny?
He's a
Because
tiny
he's
person.
a halfling. He is very tiny. He's only like 3 feet tall.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's travel size for your convenience.
Like, why does he look so small?
He's fun size. He's 3'4". He weighs 35 pounds. He's a very tiny man.
He's like a little baby, like a little 5-year-old. Huh? All right.
So can you control the animated item?
Let me see.
Can you click and see his character sheet or anything?
Okay, yes, I see the force empowered slam.
Yep, but he's got the move to use that.
Okay. Okay, yes, I do see that.
Where's he going? Is he attacking Ray?
No, sorry.
I mean, it's an option.
All right, so I'm going to command for it to hit the one that's closest.
Well, he needs to step up. He's still a little short.
Okay. All right, so. Wait.
All right, let's see your force empowered slam. Do you have him targeted? A lot of big things on the board. The Battle of Giants. Got a big rock, we got a big monk, and we got a bunch of big wolves. All right, roll your attack. Not targeted though, is he?
I tried to click on the.
All right, well.
The.
Go ahead and roll. No. His slam misses. Just too slow, and the wolf sidesteps the blow.
Okay, that was it for me.
All right. So, Mike, you need to do your damage to this wolf that's starting the round in the cloud here.
Not bad. I've done like 30 points of damage, even though most of them left it right away.
applied to the wrong one.
What does Dad have?
No.
Okay.
Good enough.
Okay. Very good.
Yes.
Gonna get out of Dodge. He needs to roll. That's gonna hurt.
Was that rolled with disadvantage for the displacement?
It cancels his advantage.
Ah, got it.
No longer have placement. Okay. All right.
All right. So I'm going to start off by swapping concentration for a hex.
Okay, so
and I will. What's that?
Your spell drops then, right?
Yeah, the darkness does, yes. And I'm going to just hex this. Which one was the one that's been most damaged? Is it this one or this one?
Probably
this one.
The one in the middle.
So I will hex the one in the middle.
Can't seem to
dropping the. Yeah. I'm working on it. Let's see here. Nope. I can't select it as a template, so you'll have to do it.
I can't. It looks, there's no icon. Well, that's bugged.
I don't know. I can't drop it either. So I'm gonna hex that middle one as a bonus action. Okay. Then I am going to
how are you
shoot it. I'm gonna do Dex.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot him. Same one.
Okay. Yes. That's a hit.
And I'll go ahead and throw a sneak attack on that too. As soon as I find it. Features, sneak attack.
And
yeah. Oh, and then the hex. Can't forget that.
Why did it roll 3d6?
I was just looking at that. Because there wasn't an option for like, oh, it's a crit or anything like that. It was just normal roll, but it
One for
says
every foot of
very
height.
clearly. Say again?
1 dice for every foot of height.
Oh, I'm seeing if it's upcasting. Guess it's going. I don't know why it did that.
Okay, well, you want to just
It
give me a
doesn't
regular
seem
d6?
like it should. Yeah, I'll just roll a d6. And I'm going to see if I can edit the spell to fix it. And that's my turn. I don't want to move away and get an opportunity attack.
Okay. Xander.
You're muted, Brad.
That came up in the chat, didn't it?
Circlet of blasting.
Yeah.
All right. So, you should have like Scorching Ray in your spell list. Circlet of blasting next to it. Does yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Act level, second level.
So it does.
It's at the top. It's at.
Yeah, there you go.
The description for hex is broken because it includes scaling when it should not. So I don't know if Xander has the hex spell. If he does, probably need to fix it.
Okay, that's a hit.
Fix what?
The hex damage. The hex spell damage.
His hex does a flat 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Well, there's two different kinds. There's this was it hex blade hex, and then there's the spell hex.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the spell hex.
I just have the hex blade, I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Then you're okay. You don't have to change it.
Yeah. Now, I don't roll this 3 times. I just once.
You get 3 rays. So you can actually have 3 different targets. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't target anything. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm targeting that one in between Conry and me.
Got it. Okay. Get 2 more rays wherever you're going to send them.
Well, as long as that thing is still standing, I'm still going that way.
I'd like to get.
That's a hit.
A holiday gift. Period. Is he still drinking? Then question mark.
No, I don't drink that anymore.
Jason's not picking up on the fact that his mic is hot.
No, I got it.
That's a hit.
Brad hasn't drank a drop for 30 years.
Really?
No, that's not true. I just don't drink very often. It's pretty damn rare.
Okay.
That thing's still standing?
Oh, sir.
That third bolt got it. Okay. I was going to say, fucker's taking a lot of damage. That's it. Where's my thing here?
All right, who's he interested? Right.
Well, naturally, I'm going to argue that the big guy is a much more threatening target than the little one, but you know, I may not be unbiased on that one.
Well, he was focused on you, and apparently, I rolled it. It was random.
Connery's getting gangbanged already.
All right. Hit. All right. Mike,
Who? That's on Ray.
That's Ray.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right, Mike. This could hurt.
It always does.
Wuji.
And then you to roll a concept. All right.
Oof.
No. Failed your save.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you took 19 points of damage, of which product. Are weakened and fall prone.
What's weakened?
Mission. I'm sorry. You're not weakened. You're frightened.
I am not frightened.
Not frightened?
I disagree. I am a
Can't be
halfling.
frightened.
I have no fear.
Seriously,
Literally.
you're immune to the condition frightened?
I am immune to fear.
Okay.
His Amdula Mangadla doesn't have
Okay.
those synopses.
Actual condition for that, isn't it?
Pretty impressive for such a little guy.
All right.
Actually, no, I take it back. I am not immune to it, but I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
All right. You want to roll a second con save? That's better. The DC on that? Oh, you just enough. All right, you're correct. You're not frightened. You
Okay.
you don't think the wolf is scary, although I would disagree.
It's big. I can see where the tentacles shamed it, so I'm not that impressed.
1, 2, 3. Why did this guy not attack last time?
He was confused. And it is like 7:25 here, so I need to wrap up in like 5-10 minutes.
Actually, oh, you're a winner. The bad news is he's not used his special bite. Comes Aaron.
Oh. Oh, I'm
Oh, he misses.
Legit.
He misses. Mike, I never knew that there were such this thing as groups.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I created a group and how I uncreate it.
I haven't really looked at them too much, but I have seen them. I think
it's
it automatically
they rolled the same initiative, right?
It's so that you don't have to have everything with its own initiative. Like if you have like a group of kobolds or a group of goblins, instead of having them spread out, you can just go in a group.
Okay. Guess I'll look.
I've not played around with it, but I've seen it.
Oh. Going to hit. Special bite. Roll your con save, Xander. T15 is your target.
One shy.
Okay. Oh. You are frightened. And you're prone. Go weak, you fall down, you're frightened.
Now, did we say at the beginning of this arc that standing up from prone isn't your whole action?
Half
It's
movement.
movement.
Well,
Yeah, it's movement.
It's half your movement.
yeah, but
Okay.
we changed the rules slightly.
Oh, did we? I forgot.
Yeah, because half movement is different. You know, half movement for a monk would be 25 feet of movement. Half movement for a halfling is 12 feet of movement. It's inconsistent. So I changed the rule to consistent for all and said Roll here.
10.
15.
15.
Okay.
It's a flat 15 feet. Did you add the prone condition?
I didn't. I could try.
Took a total of 20. Took a 20 points of damage. 14 regular and 6. And then we'll finish. We have time to finish the round. How we're right. Doesn't start with that.
All right.
I don't get my turn.
Man.
Huh?
I don't get my
No.
turn.
You're gonna be right
No.
after this wolf. We know what you're doing. You're calling more lightning, right?
Yeah, I got some other things, but yeah, that's one of them. Can you? One quick question though. When I've got a concentration spell like call lightning, can I cast another spell and retain that one going?
As long as the second spell is not a concentration spell.
Okay.
Only have one spell on which you're concentrating at a time.
Okay. All right, so we are done.
We are
Yeah, I think we're wrapping up.
All right.
pausing for the
We'll have
moment.
to finish killing these doggies after.
Uh,
Are we going to do experience now?
yeah, we'll say goodbye to our
Or,
audience.
oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay, so instead of taking 6, you take 3, so back.
Okay.
All right. See you, great fans.